just wanted to talk about some tactics that elite men use to trap you and cage you, and you have to watch out for them. And I can give you some examples and even personal experiences of what happened to me. I remember once I met this guy, and he had a little money, and he knew I was poor and I didn't have a lot of money and I didn't have a good job, and so he would take me out and try to fatten me up or whatever, so I couldn't meet anyone else, or no other guy would want me, and so he could basically lower my self-esteem, and he would let me get like kind of big, and then he would fatten me up, because I remember like he'd pick me up and then I'd eat like McDonald's, and then I would eat pizza and all this stuff, and I'd have like 3-4 big meals a day, right? And he was bringing me chocolate and all kinds of fattening food, and I know what he was trying to do. So I got pretty big, and then he would say, like, call me fat and stuff and lower my self-esteem, where I just didn't want to date anyone anymore, or try to meet anyone else, because then I was just stuck with him because I was too fat. And see, they do that. You gotta really watch out. And I remember like when I still kind of looked nice, I was trying to go places or do things, and he would be like he didn't want me to go or whatever, and he would park his car, like there'd be 3 cars, like right now I'm sitting at this thing, and we'd be parking in the parking lot. Well, he would come and put his car in right behind mine, and I couldn't back out, and so I'd look out the window and I'd be ready to go. I'd be walking out the door or something, and all of a sudden my car would be blocked in, and I would just have this feeling of this like no control, and I couldn't leave, and I didn't have no choice about it, and it was horrible. And that's when I started realizing that men are really, really something else, because they will like prevent you from going somewhere. They will trap you to staying with them, and I would have to like do what he would want so that I could just leave. And a lot of times you just don't want to call the police. You don't want to deal with all of that drama. Oh shoot, I'm trying to find the street outlet turn. I think it's coming up. Yeah, so, and it was something else, let me tell you. I did not like it at all. And I knew, I had to get away from him. And so I started realizing that men want to keep you trapped. They want to keep you down. They want you not to have fun, or not to be independent a lot of times. And I remember, when I would tell men, yeah, I want to start my own business, and, I just want to do this, I want to do that, and, and I would have, good ideas and plans, and I'd tell them and ask for, help or input or support, and they would just shoot me down and just laugh at me and just like be like, you can't do that, and you're never going to do this, and I would be like, man, I just wish I could meet a guy that was supportive, who would just like be behind me, and I know I could do so much. Maybe, if I just had some love, and it's like they just, would laugh, almost get like a kick out of me almost not succeeding. And I remember one time I was starting this business, and it was my dating service, right? And it was the one before it was going to be the elite one. And we're, not the elite one, but the anti-elite. And, well, it's for, Christian elites who don't want to date, elites, so you're anti. But, at the time, I was just gonna be like, the matchmaking millionaire lady or whatever, where I was just gonna help these women meet the richest guy they could meet or whatever. Who knows what was gonna happen to them. I didn't even follow up or care. I was just, here's a hookup, and I was working at City University at the time, and I had the contacts, and I was meeting a lot of people, and all of a sudden, I had rented out Seward Park, because I guess you could, rent the section or whatever, and let's see what side the stage is on. And, So I rented out the park, and I had, made flyers and invited people, and a whole bunch of people were coming, and I had met this couple people, and this couple guys I kind of liked, and I had this thing going on. It was going to be off the chain, and all of a sudden, I think my boyfriend must have found out about it, because he picked me up, and we got in a bad car accident, and I still to this day can't tell you what happened. And the car just broke down. He claimed or ran out of gas. I don't know, but there went my business, and I couldn't even regroup for so long. It was hard to walk, and I couldn't work for a while. I was on disability, and it took me a very long time to recover from that, much less even get a business started. So, I just have so many stories I can tell you.